I bought this BMW E46 and it's dangerous, it could have potentially killed me. This car had been abandoned in the fire station yard for a whole year.
Believe it or not, the car was actually meant to be used in a firefighter exercise, but the previous owner just couldn't bear to see it scrapped. I saw an ad for it on social media, and even though I knew nothing about cars, I took the risk and bought it for 600 euros.
But can I fix that car and get it on the road again?
I've been fascinated by cars since I was a little kid. I easily could identify any car part to the specific car. But why did I exactly bought this car and why am I going to repair it? I need a car because I live in a small town where we don't have any reasonable public transportation. But it has to be cheap because I'm in school right now and I only work for 5 hours a week. On top, my current daily driver is on the edge of breaking down.
I know what you're thinking. 600 euros for a BMW, that's a steal.
Let me tell you, this car is a mess. The rear differential on this car is broken. It has some serious slack in it. Then the exhaust has a massive hole in it and the emissions are through the roof. The steering rack on this car has some slack in it. Oh, and I almost forgot it, the car also has some rust issues. Oh wait, there's more. Now comes the part that has the potential to kill me. The brake lines on this car are rotten, which could lead to a massive brake failure. Luckily, there are a bunch of YouTube tutorials on how to fix E46s, but nothing could prepare me for the challenge that was about to come.
I began pulling the car apart. Luckily, we have a post lift in our garage. I took out the engine, the tank and the whole rear subframe in order to replace the brake lines. Then I replaced the rear differential. Out with the old and in with the new. And it was time for my first weld ever. It didn't need to be perfect because on these E46s there is plastic which cover up the whole rocker panel. At that time I assembled the whole car. I really think now it's the time for getting the car through inspection. But then reality hit me. The gears won't go in. It turns out that the throwout bearing was broken. So I decided to buy a whole new clutch kit for my car.
It took about 8 months to get the car through the inspection. And every time the car failed, I was upset. Despite the setbacks, this project really taught me many valuable lessons. Now I have the confidence and skills to repair a car. And it even sparked a deeper love for them.
And I'm really proud of what I've accomplished. Oh, and I almost forgot it, I even got a new engine for the car. A friend of mine didn't need the engine and he gave it to me for free. That was about 1 year ago and the engine has 130,000 kilometers on it. I really wanted to get the car as reliable as possible. So therefore I replaced the rear wheel bearings, a few bushings in the rear and also the drive shafts of the car.